you got to see from our point of view, right? Like they're still missing $900 something. The manager says that each battery that was refunded, that money was in your pocket 5 separate times, which totals up to the $900. So just give me a second. So there's the surveillance that they have, and you admitted to it in your statement. What's going on, man? What's that? What?
They called you for me. I guess they feel like I was stealing, so they want my ID to do what you do.
They did.
I'm gonna be right here. I ain't
going to go in there with me?
I'm gonna be right here. Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah, we'll go in there with you.
That's why I ain't leave.
Yeah.
He said I could go, but I ain't going nowhere, man.
So what happened? What did they say?
They lost provincial people, and we was doing refunds, and I was taking, like, if I do a person refund, it's a certain customer.
Yeah.
He come here on the regular. For some reason, he always picked me to do his refund. So I got used to him coming, so I kept doing the refund for the battery.
Yeah.
But sometimes he would come out, instead of him waiting for me to get him the money back, he'll be like, hey man, I'm gonna put my battery in the car, just bring me the money. And I told him straight up, like, it'll look just as crazy if I go in the register to get money with the receipt and just walk out the door. So I put it in my pocket. He would give me a $5, $10 tip every time he come, and that's what's there. And I told him they showed cameras of me putting it in my pocket on inside the store, but I'm like, well, what's the picture of me outside the store once I leave? Well, we can't show you that, or we don't have that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, that's on the one side of the puzzle.
Yeah.
But I told them, man, y'all doing their job. It's no hard feeling. That's why I'm not running nowhere. I'm not and make myself look like a suspect. That's why when you pulled up, I gave you my ID.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah. We'll just let us talk to him real quick.
You want me to stay? How you want me to do it?
Yeah. You stay here for a second.
Oh shit! I already gave him my ID. I gave it to him.
Okay, cool. I appreciate your cooperation.
And I get my pocket, my phone, and I got a pocket, phone in this pocket, and my box of cigarettes.
Cool.
I mean, y'all gonna search me anyway, but this is the only thing I got.
No, not necessarily. You're good.
So yeah, I got caught up doing refunds with a damn customer. I should have been caught on to that shit, but like I told him, that was I was the fool for not peeping game, because I'm way too smart for that shit. But anyway, the customer been coming for months and months and months. So when he would get refunds, instead of him waiting at the register to get the cash refund, he would always come out here like he's installing his own battery. So they see me getting the money, putting it in my pocket, but they inside the store, but they don't show me on the same cameras out, whatever pictures they got, giving the customer the refund and the receipt, and it always been the same person. They know the person information, name, and all that. But so I'm like, well, how you show me inside the store, but you don't show me when I come right here, or wherever he's parked. He always parked either or.
Sorry.
Why you don't? Well, damn, what, you was home?
Yeah, you called me. I'm done.
I thought you was at work. But they don't show me outside the store giving the customer his money or his with his receipt. Back into them with his receipt. Right. And then on top of that, every refund, regardless of what it is, if it can be a piece of candy, every refund that is done, a manager have to put their code in. A regular crew member, which what I am, I can't do no refunds regardless of what it is without a manager putting their code in and approving it. So whatever, they had a sit down with the manager before I got here, but as I come in, the manager walking out of the door. So then he's like, where we seen where this manager, well, they couldn't tell me too much because it's somebody else. I'm just moving because the sun in my eye, because it's somebody else's personal information. So they was like, well, we see her on one of the cameras. We see her giving she did the refund, but she put something to the side and give you the rest. I'm like, well, so what are you asking me? Everything can nothing be done in this store without a manager verifying it. I don't see y'all calling the police on her. So what's the difference between me and her? Because if I was doing something wrong, that basically means two can play that game, because it takes two people to complete one transaction to refund. So why is it just me and not her, not throwing her under the bus, not saying she doing something wrong, but if I know cameras in here, why am I doing this? She'll tell you, I damn sure ain't flossing no money around the damn house.
Yeah. If it's like a miscommunication or a mistranslation of anything, we'll figure it out.
I told them everything they needed to know.
Yeah.
And
So I'm a store manager, so I know that an employee can't do it by itself. It's too
Did you tell the other deputy that as well?
Yeah,
Okay,
I gave him my ID when he pulled up.
No, I mean, did you tell him that it takes 2 people to do a transaction for a refund?
No, I didn't tell him.
Okay,
It just came out as we was talking. But
Okay.
you know, I ain't hired. I told him I fell into it, so I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I should have been smart. And as I was on the phone with her, I was like, damn, couldn't think of she the one that asked me to come and work early.
He's saying it takes a manager to do any returns.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, you got to put the code in. Even
I'm his
that's my
wife.
wife.
I'm a store manager at McDonald's, so,
just say if you bought this soda and you came back because you want to return it for its flat or whatever reason. Once I do the refund, especially, I take it back. If it's a certain amount, like anything over $30 or $40, you got to have a manager have to put their code in. So no transactions have been done without somebody putting their code in.
So the person who purchased the stuff, he would come back and try to...
He would return, he would do battery returns. He been coming forever, like this nothing new. He knew that, the store manager know that. Like this person doing this is nothing new. But they see her taking money and they see me coming out here, but you see me in the store, but what about me outside? Like you only show me half of the picture. If it's a whole book, stop showing me 2 pages and not all. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but still, like at the end of the day, what's the benefit of bringing the money out here?
And that's the same thing I said. I should have been smarter than that. Because if I'm doing a refund, why you ain't stand right there and get your money?
Yeah.
With your receipt. You know, I said that earlier. So that didn't, and it's in my report. I told him the same thing. You know, that didn't seem right, but I guess that's part of his.
So did you come out here and give him the money then?
Every time.
How much was it?
Well, it just wasn't one situation. This was just like, man, we return thousands of batteries, thousands of anything a day. But it always been the same person, always been the same guy. Even they know that. Everything we talk about is documented on their end. It always been the same person.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go chat with him. You're good. You can stay right there. You're good.
What's going on?
Yeah, well, sir, I'm the regional loss prevention manager. So the gentleman that's sitting outside, probably on his bench.
Yeah.
While he was working for us, he completed these fraudulent refunds of the parts. He returned them for that dollar amount, and then I called the customer. Customer said they didn't do a return, and he took the money. I have it all in color. And kept the money and put it in his pocket.
Okay.
This young lady, she's already gone. But I'd like to file charges, but I can do that, at a later date.
Yeah.
Because she split the money with him on that transaction.
Okay.
But I have multiple transactions where he did it. And that's his name, Haywood Jordan.
So the person would come in for a refund, you'd give him the refund money, and he would just put it in his pocket instead of...
So a customer would come in, like for example, a battery went out on their car, they came in and they thought they had the battery on the warranty.
Yeah.
So in reality, we're just supposed to give him a different battery.
Yeah.
So he would give him a different battery, but not run it through the system and only do a return.
Okay.
Like let's say if you came in and said, hey, I don't want your battery, I'm gonna go to Advance.
Yeah.
So just give me my money back.
Yeah.
So in reality, he should have given him the money back,
Right.
but what he did, he's let him take our battery and then pocket the money.
Okay.
So he was pocketing the money for about, that we can prove, about $900.
Okay.
So I talked to him, and this is a Q&A that I did with him, question and answer. He signed it, he gave it, where he, kind of BS the kind of story he told me, but video doesn't lie. He took the money, put it in his pocket, and then he claimed that he met somebody outside and gave that person the money.
Did you confront him about about taking the money, like in his pocket? And he said, yeah,
He did put it in my pocket, but then he would say I went outside and met somebody and gave it to him.
Yeah, that's what he just told me too.
Yeah. But I talked to the customers that are on that information because we take everybody's customer information to check so we can have it for the warranty. Like, no, I just went in there and swapped out my battery.
Okay.
So they don't need to know that he was returning it.
Yeah. Okay. You want to fill out a statement?
Yeah.
You guys looking to press charges?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just give me a second. Let me go get some. 1 second. All right, so just for my understanding again, so if you would, the customer would come in with the old battery, say I want a refund. You would give him the new battery and keep, instead of giving him the cash back, you would keep the cash as well in his own pocket. Okay.
Yes, sir.
He says he goes out there, I mean, it doesn't make sense anyways, but he says he goes out there and he gives him the cash. If he does, he does. Regardless, he's still keeping the money. So I just have you fill out a statement. Here, I got a pen for you. So it was multiple times?
Yes, sir.
How many total?
That I have on video 5 times.
In 30 days? In the last 30 days
The
of
last
today?
30 days. Yes, sir.
All the same person?
No, all different random customers.
Okay, so it wasn't the same customer. Okay. Alright.
And then, if you don't mind, just for formalities for us, he's a district manager. If you can terminate him, he knows he's getting terminated because we called you guys, but we still have to do formally. He has to say it to him.
Okay. Alright,
If you don't mind doing that for me, please.
Well, she can't really do that.
You have to write it in your own words, sir.
So it was multiple different people. It wasn't the same person.
But the other ones he showed, I told him it wasn't adding up because the last ones I did that I'm aware of, I said all you had to do is call and verify. It's basically that easy. But I don't know if that was done, because if it was done, it would have been acknowledged that it was an actual return. But the main dude that I've been talking about the whole time is the same person that we
Did he show you the video and the pictures and stuff of you like putting the money in your pocket?
I told him I didn't deny that, because I said, like I've been saying, and they can approve what I'm saying. I said, yeah, I should have did that. That might make it look fishy, but I met him right there. So if y'all showing me putting it in my pocket right here,
but like, what's the benefit of bringing it out here rather than just putting it in the register?
Like I said, I should have called on it to that too, because most likely he felt like I was an easy target, and he started a routine, because they even know I don't know this person outside of AutoZone. Maybe he started a routine and act like I was an easy lick. I mean, I'm quite sure you know what lick means. I was an easy target, so and he come on the regular, but there's 4 or 5 times. They may not be the exact number, but I just say 4 or 5 times where he would come do the refund. But hey, I'm gonna fix this on my car. Just bring me the money and the receipt. So my stupid ass come out here and do it.
Oh, so that's what it was. He said he would fix it somewhere.
And that's in my.
What about the other people though?
But that's I kept, like I was saying to you, I've been saying the same thing to them. I don't know what y'all got going on with the other people, because every other one I will recall, and if it's recent, I will recall.
Okay.
So I mean I don't know, but either way it go, man, I'm not hiding, I'm not running, because I damn sure ain't got the money that it add up to. She'll tell you that money damn sure ain't coming home. I can tell you that much.
All right, 1 second.
Because I damn sure ain't got the money that it add up to. She'll tell you that money damn sure ain't coming home. I can tell you that much.
What is the money? I'm curious, because if they bring in an old battery and they return it for a new battery, where's any money?
Batteries was being returned, but they said it was no financial swap, because they see me put the money in my pocket, but not showing the video, or they didn't discuss the video.
What I'm saying is I don't understand where the money is coming from in general. Like if someone comes in with this and says, I want to return this, and you give them a new battery and they walk away, where's the money? I don't understand.
That's only under warranty swap. That's only under warranty swap. So you can, if your battery under warranty, you can either get a warranty swap for a new battery, or you can get a full refund, either or. It's whichever one you choose. But if you no longer want that battery because it's a piece of shit battery, most people gonna want their money back. Like
so they get a refund, and then they go and buy a different.
They can, but not. That's just up to them. But that's an option. But you have an option to get a warranty swap for a new battery, or if you realize AutoZone batteries is a piece of shit, you get your full refund and go to Walmart and buy whatever you choose, or do whatever you choose to do with the money. So it's either or.
But you said he was coming out here to put a new battery in the car. So he must have purchased one from here.
Yeah, under warranty. Yeah, because for anything to be returned, you either got to have a receipt or a warranty. So once you bring me your battery and it's acknowledged that your battery is under warranty and can be swapped out, returned, that's the only way we can go to the next process.
Where does the money come from? Like if you're swapping out batteries, there's no money in
all.
batteries.
If we swapping out batteries,
So,
if you're getting a full refund.
but my
that's
point
what
is
I'm
that if he came in and he got his battery and he got a new battery because he was putting it in the car, like you said, so he swapped out a battery.
the dude that always come out, he always get a full refund, and he will act like he's coming out to swap his battery or do something else, instead of him standing to the register and getting his money. We're not just talking about one occasion. We're talking about different occasions where he's not just purchasing or returning the battery, it's other items also. So it's never like he just doing batteries and batteries only. Sometimes he would switch it up, sometimes he would do this, and sometimes he would do that. But on 2 or 3 different occasions, instead of him waiting, not always, but instead of him waiting on the register, he would come out to the vehicle for whatever reason and have me bring it out. I shouldn't have fell for that. I should have did that, and I'm gonna own up like I've been owning up to. I shouldn't have did that.
Okay.
It was wrong on my behalf, but at the end of the day, you're showing me one video, but you're not showing me the other. So I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, he just told me, I said, I don't really understand where the money comes into place. Like, just, I just don't understand it. Like, if someone comes in with a battery, hands you the battery and they want an exchange, then you give them a new battery, whereas, what is the money? And then he said, sometimes people just get returns. And I was like, but you said that he came out here to install his new battery. So he must have, like, I just don't know where there's money involved, right? So, like, explain it to me. And he said that he returned a bunch of other stuff too. And so he was bringing it out to him. And let me backtrack a minute. He was like, oh, he didn't get another battery. And I said, but you said he was installing it. He was pretending to install it.
Is he confused, or do you think he's like...
I think he's trying to figure... I don't know. I mean...
I don't know if they'll be too happy with forwarding charges on felony theft, but... He's gonna fire him right now and he wants us there, so...
I'm sure that... I don't know.
I'll call Wes.
Because have you seen the video?
I'm gonna look right now. It's all like screen.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing good, thank you.
You can go ahead and...
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt y'all.
That's a report that I utilize that tells me cash up transactions, and that's how I was able to...
Was it all batteries, or was it a variety of things?
It was all batteries, but that I have on video. I know there were other stuff happened, but I didn't have video at the time.
So 5 batteries were... The cash for 5 batteries was kept?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which is a total... How much is each battery?
They vary, so each transaction, there'll be electronic journal for the dollar amount for them.
So it'll be the total amount is here?
Yes, sir.
So that's battery number 1.
And then that's some screenshots of, it. And then the next one will be the same way. That's his information. But
This is all on different dates that each battery was taken?
yes, sir. Same thing, and then the dates will be in the bottom.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if he's like genuinely confused or if he's...
So, I interviewed him a couple months ago back in April. I didn't have cameras in here, so he BS his way out of it. Same kind of thing, acting the confused thing. And then today when I talked to him, he was lying the first time, and I finally the cameras in here now.
Yeah.
And it changed.
Okay. And then he admitted to it?
Yeah. So we changed. He says he has a background, so trying to live a different life, so yeah, I'm happy to it.
So this is a willingness to prosecute form. If you being a manager, you're just going to sign on behalf of AutoZone. This is top saying you do not wish to pursue criminal charges. The bottom here is you do wish to pursue criminal charges. You fill out what you please. If you do, it's going to be AutoZone.
Well, that must be right, because I don't went through a whole put it, but I just put I was doing a return. I write slop. I only write neat in person. I was doing a refund for a battery for a customer. Lots of times, he did come on the regular, which we all know. He came on a regular basis. He would never stay inside the store. He would always come outside. I said something like I was using very poor judgment. I should have known better, but it's short, but it's the truth. He would always come on the regular. I should have been smart enough than to fucking meet somebody outside with any fucking thing. Yes, he would give me a tip, and I admitted that on any documents on their recording.
Yeah.
Like a lot of customers, they don't want to. There's no policy against us giving tips, but a lot of customers, for whatever reason, they don't get tips inside the store. Like, I don't know, everybody eats his own. But every time he come, he will also give me a tip, and I told him that. So, I mean, I don't know, but was I using poor judgment? Yeah, I was.
So here's what kind of gets me a little bit. Like when I'm giving somebody money that's not mine, it doesn't go in my pocket.
You don't? Well,
what I would do is I would take the money and I would walk outside like this.
I have before, but I fucked up. Like, I fucked up.
Okay.
Am I a thief? No. Did I fuck up? Yeah. And all this that's going on, it's the same person, same situation. Like, it's not this, that. It's always the same scenario, the same person. I don't know the person personally, and they even know that. If you come to me for me to do a refund or anything, I have to put your phone in. There's no way for me to know your personal information, your phone number, your name, unless we know each other personally. But
you swear everything you've written on this statement is true and complete to the best of your
it's
knowledge?
true. It was just short. It could have been more, but hell, I shared with them for damn near 2-3 hours. I should have used better judgment. I'm way smarter than that. Like, I ain't no goddamn fool at all. So they was asking me, well, how much would he give you? Shit, he give me $5 shit, $20 there. It was never no fucking huge amount of damn money. So where the 931 come in is not what they feel like was put in my pocket and I went to the moon or whatever with it. The 931 comes from the amount of returns he did since I've been working here. It totaled up to $931. So that was the amount of the batteries that was returned in total.
Right. That's kind of what I was telling him. When especially for a short term.
Yeah.
It wouldn't go in my pocket. It would be in my hand.
Yeah.
Handed it to them if they were right out there.
And especially, like, they don't have it still, you know? Like, the money's gone. You know what I mean? Like, you put it in your pocket, and they still...
It went straight to the customer. I mean, of course, you're not doing.
There's no way to prove that.
And I know, because that's what I asked him, like, okay, with y'all
But even if
showing that on the inside, why?
Even if that's what you did still, he's getting a new battery and the money back.
They said that, they said that about a whole other person that I wasn't aware of.
What?
They said that about a different person that I wasn't aware of. And that's recorded in the record.
Yeah, there's multiple people, I guess, that have refunded.
That's what I'm saying, that I have no recollection of,
But at the end of the day, they're still out $900-something.
Yeah, that's what I was telling her.
Was in your pocket.
The $900 that they came up with for the amount was the amount of total returns that was done within whatever time frame the period they calculate. That's where the $931 came from.
Right.
Like, so he was asking me, okay, whatever he gave you a tip or whatever, how much did he total up to? How much did he total up to? I couldn't come up with a definite number, but I was like, $5 shit, $10, that little shit like that. But it was never like if you put everything together, I wouldn't even say it was $80. and that's on the high end. Probably nowhere near that of what he gave me every time he would come. Like that's no fucking money. It ain't no fraud scheme. We not teammates. I don't know this dude. I have no personal relationship, no personal dealings with this dude or nothing. He's just a regular customer that comes here on the record. That's all it was, and they know that. But I can't stress it up. I'm too goddamn smart to do what I did, to fall what I feel. There's no way around it. One thing about it, I'm not stealing, I've never been a thief, I don't have a criminal record. My wife will tell you, no woman ain't gonna lie, you've been a woman, I'm sure you should know. Your damn $931, that sure ain't coming to our house. That damn sure ain't in my bank account, and I can show you my transaction from the past 8 months if you want to see it. It ain't going to our house, it ain't going to my bank account. And that's the God honest truth. I don't have, well, of course they're not talking about all at one time, but the total of the batteries since day one up until whenever the last day recorded. That $930 ain't in my damn pocket. Only thing I've got for that doing financially is tips. We get tips all day, every day. That's not unlimited. If I'm changing windshield wipers, you'll give me a $5-10 tips. Like, that's not unlimited. That's not, we have no policy against tips or none of that. So did I have more tips? Yeah, and I told them. Yeah,
You might just not in that out. I mean, so look, man, like, you got to see from our point of view, right? Like, they're still missing $900 something. The manager says that each battery that was refunded, that money was in your pocket 5 separate times, which totals up to the $900. So there's, just give me a second. So there's the surveillance that they have, and you admitted to it in your statement.
He only showed me one, maybe two. He ain't showed me no 5, 6.
Yeah, there's 5 refund or $900 total for 5 batteries. For 5 batteries that is missing. So there's 5 total batteries that is essentially missing the money. That's where the $900 comes up.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's what I told her. But also I told her that, but I also told her that $931, that damn sure ain't go to my pocket. And I ain't go home with it.
They're saying otherwise.
You know they got a job to do, like I told
Yeah, they have their videos, man. I mean, it's
when it comes to videos, I ain't seen what they seen. He did show me one, and I had a logical explanation. But is it a fucked up scenario? Yeah, man. I mean, you ain't no fool. I ain't no fool. Nobody's a goddamn fool. Yeah. I fucked up, bro, but I ain't been around this motherfucker stealing. I'm the fucking number 1 employee in here. And like I told him, if I know y'all got cameras, you have to be a fool to do it, and you know it's fucking eyes where the hell ever.
well, apparently they didn't have cameras at one point. They just recently got the cameras.
But either way it goes, like, and on top of that, it's always the manager on the floor. Nothing can, like I said earlier, I'm not getting around there. I don't have an attitude.
No, yeah.
But like I said earlier, every transaction that anybody do when it comes to return has to be verified. So the managers verified what was the transaction. All the transactions was verified. Okay, Jordan returning this. What is she returning? This. Okay, is this this computer say you returning? Is it right here? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The manager put their code in, verify and print it out. It's nothing I can do financially without being approved in, not just physically but visually verified.
Yeah.
It just ain't.
Well, it doesn't look like you even like put it in as a refund in the computer. You were kind of just like, here's your new battery. I'll meet you outside.
No, that's not possible, because for any refund to be done, well, I hear what you said, but for any refund to be done, you have to go through certain procedures from A all the way to Z.
I get, yeah, but those procedures weren't happening, is what I'm saying.
Well, okay,
I'm saying, like, you came in with the old battery, requested a refund, you gave them the new battery without doing any of the procedures on the computer or needing any type of manager approval, and then you put the money in your pocket. So you essentially skip the steps of the proper procedures, if you will.
You talking about, well, we kept saying dude A and dude B. You talking about that's not dude A, that's dude B. And I told them I don't know what they're talking about on that specific situation because they didn't give me a rundown scenario. I was under the impression but that they was talking about the same dude because with that dude, that's what was going on with that dude. Just somebody wanting to refund, wanting their hard-earned money back, walking out the door should be a red flag right there. I mean, like,
at the end of the day, man, all the circumstances and stuff is in line for us, right? Obviously, a crime was committed, right? You're owning up to it. Right, but you understand that what you did was wrong, right? That's the most important thing.
I mean, from a bigger perspective, and I see what you say. I'm not trying to debate what you said, but nothing I did was intentionally, and nothing I did was fraud, or however you want to put it. But it was poor judgment at the time.
Right.
I would say that it was poor judgment, and I should have fucking known about it. But was anything intentionally?
I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm not saying you're lying, but like, how am I going to prove at the end of the day if it was intentional or not? You know, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just, like I told him, man, you just doing your job. So I'm not gonna go back and forth and debate, prove you wrong and prove me right. At the end of the day, I ain't walked out and stole no goddamn $931 total. Of course, not just one transaction.
Yeah.
Total.
Yeah.
And like, I shit you not. You can go and type in a Pacific batter or a Pacific anything, and that computer can say we got 10 of them, but we probably won't have none of them. Shit.
Yeah.
And whatever manager in there can contest for that. Like,
yeah.
It's just fucked up.
Right. I mean, at the end of the day, man, like, the only unfortunate news is they want to press charges and they want you, and they want you trespassing and stuff. So
he told me that. I was like, you know, it's fucked up, but maybe somebody doing their job. They're doing their job. They're doing their job.
yeah, I mean,
but I mean, I'm probably sure you don't read my shit. Ain't nothing pop up. I mean, of course I ain't got no ones, but
yeah.
I ain't got no criminal record, man.
You got in trouble. You got in trouble in the past, right? For like dope stuff.
Nah, man, what you talking about, Willis? Nah, man.
You did it?
Oh, yeah, St. Augustine.
Yeah. Nothing
But
really.
you see how long ago that was?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a long time ago, but nothing like out here.
Yeah, nah. I ain't. Once I left Jacksonville, that was a turning point for me. But when I moved from Jacksonville to St. Augustine,
Yeah.
I still had one foot out the door.
Yeah.
I didn't bring both feet into the door until we moved to St. Augustine when my son was born. Once my son was born 15 years ago, someone was 15
Yeah.
That's when I really turned to me. Just get it right, man. My first step, getting out of Jacksonville, man. And that's why I tell people, man, no matter what's going on in your life or how fucked up our situation is,
Yeah.
I know where I came from and I know what I've been through.
Yeah.
Looking back at that, I know where I could be. Now, even after that, I could be locked up or prison, anything. So, being that I'm at least right here, even though I'm talking to the police, man, I'm thankful for a lot of small shit.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I look at shit like that.
That's how you got to look at life, man.
You got to, man. You got to. So that's how I see it, man. I'm still alive. I'm still breathing.
Yeah.
And it's always tomorrow.
Just this hiccup, bro. Just get through it and figure it out. I mean, obviously, like the only issue is the severity of the crime. It's the dollar amount is over the felony amount.
And so that's like a felony. I should have fucking. I would have
So-
been better off having that amount of money.
So it's technically grand theft.
And that shit gonna be on my record.
Yeah, I mean, that's
I would have rather had the $931 for the shit to be on my record. Like, come on, man.
so that's where like the hesitation and stuff comes in.
I understand. I just feel like shit gonna be on my record. If I'm gonna have fucking grand theft on my record, I would have been better off goddamn having that money in my goddamn pocket. At least paying the fucking light bill and some shit.
Yeah.
That's not even half of it. Actually, that's a little less than half of my fucking rent. Like, shit.
Yeah.
Shit, man, like, fuck, I should put that towards this high-ass rent.
So this is a trespass warning from this location. It's not criminal. Okay? It's just saying you're not welcome back on this property. And if you do return back to this property, you'd be subject to arrest for trespass after 20.
So,
Once we're all finished here, you know, if you're here with us, you're fine.
like I said, man, because of the severity of the crime, because of the dollar amount and everything like that, unfortunately, we have to take you down. Okay. So if you can just turn around for me real quick, and we'll. I know. I'll let you. Just turn around for me, and then we'll handle this. Put your hands behind your back together. I know, man. I get you. I get you.
Do you want me to take your name tag for you? Do you want me to take your name tag for you? Is it a pen? Give it to your wife.
Come get I think it's in my pocket, my wallet, like with my debit card and stuff.
So he's the only one that's going to go to jail, correct? The other lady's not going to jail, correct?
They haven't reported her yet, but they are going to. They're just collecting money.
She quit, so they're addressing.
I just asked the question, so
They're
Yeah, we're
addressing.
not saying that she's not going to
They're
jail.
addressing that at a later time because she's not here
was it?
Well, not
right now.
What she? Well, it's irrelevant. What she trying to get out?
But all I'm saying, she was here also. She
Why they
called
wasn't-
him to
why-
come to work early.
Yeah, she
So
called me.
she saw him and asked him to have a good day. She went
What,
home.
today?
Yeah,
Today.
she called me to ask me to come in.
It
here.
says they're addressing it.
I understand that, but then he gets locked up and she goes home tonight.
Why
So,
y'all
I'm
wasn't
just
called?
asking
So what?
Not much we
I
can do
don't
if they didn't
know.
report it.
I don't know why they didn't report it,
Okay.
but they said that they would be addressing it at a later
All right, I
date.
need his-
Yeah, we're gonna get everything.
I smoke my last cigarette. That's what I heard y'all. She put it in my mouth.
Not all of it, like some.
What are they?
Oh, no, my debit card.
Can I go in his pocket or you
Yeah.
have to go in his pocket?
Yeah, it's just a wallet.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're good. I just chatted it. It's just a wallet.
I ain't got no money.
Anything else we find, we'll give to you. And then this is his as well.
Spending from
I forgot what this deal like.
Yeah, no jewelry on.
Oh yeah, necklace.
Just check it.
It's one here. It's only one.
You want her to take that? Yeah. You want to take this off, man? You take the necklace off?
Nails.
Shit, these trash.
I could try it if you want.
All right. So we'll just keep your ID. You got a phone or anything?
I'm gonna need it. Yeah, you can give her everything. Oh shit, put the pen in your phone, Tony. Put that light bill.
You're going to church out and get up. Just let you know. This is embarrassing, sir.
Y'all might need to keep me with y'all then. Shit.
This is very embarrassing.
Just take like a few more calls, man, and we'll get this over with, all right?
I don't see you on the phone.
It was on the books, like there was this.
Faster this is all done, the faster you know we can.
How much a bond is this? So, of course y'all not a bond.
We don't.
Yeah, that's up to the judge.
See the judge.
What I have to do, like first appearance, like in the morning or something?
Yeah.
You got it?
Ready? Ready to go.
Shit, I might need to stay with them. Shit. Looking like that.